see how close to 40 we can get today. Oh, gosh. Okay, we're not doing too bad. All things considered. Who we're doing? Oh, Lou, Pastorelli, out of Brickstown, because he gave us the most, whatchamacallit, merits. Right there, reward merits, because that's what we want. Because we need those for power, I think, that's coming up. We don't have it yet, so it's not even that big of a deal. We made these yesterday, which we won't get to slot. And I think it's Mental Strike until 41, so that's our new race to 41. Yeah. I already did my daily farm and some maintenance and whatnot. That's all done for the day. I didn't stream it because it was like, man, you guys really want to see that every day? Probably not. Oh yeah. Figured I'd just do that. Get it over with. I only need the global luck of the gamblers for Anna Delia. And the regular stuff, and then all the purples, and then all of the archetypes. I'll probably start buying the archetypes first after I get all the globals, which is going to take me. I put a bid for $5 million on the first one because I had that. I got about 600,000 left over, but they're going for over 5 at the moment. But I ain't paying more than 5. I mean, I might pay a smidge more, but I ain't paying over 5 million. That's just ridiculous. I'll buy the dang recipes for that and craft them myself. You're gonna make me pay 5.5. I might as well. I've got almost all the needed materials, so yeah. It costs almost 500,000 to craft it, but to me it's the principle of the thing. If you got the recipe, decided to craft it and put it on the auction house, anything over a couple mil is gravy, man. I mean, because that's what it would cost you if you got the recipe to drop to craft, because you're going to need at least one of these, not impervium per se, but one of this level of crafting material, and then a couple of these, and then 490,000 to craft it, because I don't have any level 50s, I don't think, because I haven't done anything at that level. I haven't amped up. But let's see what is a 28. See, that's pretty cheap. But when you go up to level 50, it's 490,000. So plus half a mil for that, that's a mil. Then the rest, you probably got so 2 common and 1 uncommon and 1 rare to craft a orange recipe. Almost always the same, no matter what level it is. That's a rare, that's an uncommon, and then 2 commons. When you look at them, that's rare, uncommon, common, common. I mean, that's just the way they go. Purples, 600,000. 2 or 3, I think, rare. So that's a mil to a mil and a half. I can't really remember now, right off the top of my head. But yeah, even this level alien blood sample, that's a rare, uncommon, common, common, super cheap because it's level 14. I mean, that's the determining factor on the cost. It's not, I mean, if we have one that's apples to apples as far as the level goes here. 28. Yeah, because those should be at the same price, 41,980. Well, we got 29, 42,440. Close. Oh, we got a 32, that's 5270. See, it makes a big jump once it hits in the 40 range, and then at 50 it pretty much doubles from 49, I think, almost. It's pretty nuts. But yeah, I don't have there's a 26, 38, 60, so I don't know, man, it's crazy. I just ain't paying that much for one, because that to me, that's ridiculous, because of if they're that rare, then they need to fix the drop rate, man. Get RNG, and then how it works, but man, sometimes it just seems like it is skewed on certain recipes. Always check the room. Yep, see, there's boys in here today. Haven't had anybody in here in a while. scientist. 5 researchers to rescue. Oh, man. So we'll have some right over here. Where's the third one? Man. Oh. Yeah, it's almost 2K, come on. Oh, I got Barney's. Not Barney the dinosaur, Barney Rubble. Bada boom boom. Wow. Guess there was no, yeah. Yes, we have no bananas. The mezzanine room. Another dude over there. Hey, there's 3 in this group. What the deuce? Hit the thing too fast, and these guys weren't registered yet, so I'd conned another mob down below. A bedrock over, across the way. Okay. Well, let's get Mr. Researcher reconstituted with society. I'm not cowering in a corner because he's being hassled by some DE. Thanks for saving me. Thank you for being a friend. Man, I'm tired. No, it's a defeat all anyway, so we gotta defeat them all. Crap, I have to make me a cup of coffee. Alright. Let's go to the corridor. And get up to the next level. Nobody down here, nobody down there. Oh. Who planted these trees right in the middle of the hallway? The devouring earth did. The devouring earth. Oh, God. Oh, man. I'm going to take my headphones off. It's making my tinnitus worse. Oh. Driving me crazy. Okay. Alright. Last level. 3 of the small rooms. More trees planted. Scientist in the back. Come back here, trees. We'll all be happy, so happy together. La 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 la, so happy together. It would be if you weren't devouring Earth. Like I'm reading the Rainbow Six novel. Spoiler alerts. If you don't want to know about the Rainbow Six novel, turn off the sound, mute it till there's probably going to be about 5 or 10 minutes of talking about Rainbow Six, but so it's the start of the group Rainbow, and Rainbow Six is the leader, which is John Clark, John Kelly, from the Jack Ryan, John Clark universe of books by Tom Clancy, and he put forward. He's a CIA agent. He put forward to create a multinational terrorist task force because all the things that's been happening in the world. We got a patrol of a fungoid. Oh, just a death spawn and razorvine. But anyway. So they put together this thing, and unknown to them, and this is after the executive order where Ryan becomes president because of all the crazy shit that's been going on, of course, because Clancy likes to write cool intrigue stuff like that in his book, so yeah, pretty interesting storyline, but we won't go into executive order. I love that book too. It's a little longer than Rainbow Six, but Rainbow Six is very interesting because it builds upon something that happened in executive order, and that's the terror state in the book decided they were gonna do and release biological warfare on the United States. in the form of Ebola. Because in the book, at least, I mean, I haven't done enough research in Ebola to see, but in the book, they had a strain of Ebola that was aerosol spread. So, you know, it could be spread without contact. And that's kind of scary shit, because Ebola's, again, I haven't done a lot of research, but it's supposed to be 80% kill rate. That's pretty dang high. I mean, that's pretty high. You know, to me, COVID wasn't that big of a deal. I mean, yeah, it killed a lot of people, but it was in conjunction with a lot of comorbidity stuff that people had in existing conditions, and that's why it was scary to me somewhat, because I have diabetes. So I was, you know, and I worked almost full time during COVID, so my job was mission critical. So yeah. You know, it is what it is, and I didn't balk at it. I hated wearing the masks. I thought they were stupid. We had the shields up so that people couldn't, you know, they weren't breathing directly on us. We had these pieces of plexiglass hanging down, so it was between us and our customers 90% of the time, because of the counter I was working at. So, and we had some crazy rules in place that were super hard to follow. Supposed to wipe down the product after every customer with one of the things, some disinfectant wipes, and then we'd have to wipe them down with an oil rag. Come on, man. That's not happening. I got the shot 3 times, 4 times. After that, I was done. I was like, man, it makes my arm hurt for really long. Still can't tell me that that's not what part of my problems is because of the vaccine. So, yeah. I mean, I wasn't getting it anymore after that. The 4th time I had to get it because I had to fly somewhere. And I had to show that I was up to date, and I was just about needing one. Or, you know, I was still within the window of needing my 4th shot. So I got my 4th shot because I wasn't going to get it. But I got it because I had to show proof to fly out of the state to the state I was going in. And so I got the 4th one. And what happens like 6 months later, or not even 6 months later, I think I caught it. I didn't get tested because I wasn't going to go out anywhere. Save the last, oh, there he is. I'm like, where's the last one? Oh, underneath the stairs. I always check underneath the stairs. But yeah, I think I caught it, and I didn't know that I could get a testing thing because I thought all the testing things were still remote at that time, but they had package testing, and I could have got one free at the drugstore through my insurance. So yeah, I didn't know that, and I didn't test myself, but I'm pretty sure I had it. And then like 3 months later I got it, and I got tested, and I had it. But it wasn't even as bad as the flu for me. So I mean, you know, and by that time I wasn't scared anymore. I didn't care. So yeah, That's it. Exit. But yeah, I got it at least once, if not twice. And the first time I was vaccinated, and I wasn't gonna get vaccinated again. And yeah, I caught it, and this was after most of the restrictions were lifted. And yeah, I just wasn't gonna do the jab again. I mean, it made my arm hurt so bad, and then I'd feel terrible for the next 2 or 3 days. I mean, no way. Sorry. Yeah, it's ridiculous, man. So, yeah. But it is what it is, man. But anyway, for the book, in the executive order, they find this strain of Ebola that's more aerosol, and they try to release it, and it kills a couple hundred people, but they catch it in time and they shut down the country for a couple weeks to get rid of it, because it has such a short shelf life. See, this is a map because it's a bug hunt. I ain't gonna reveal because I'm searching for. See, usually you guys will have 3 together. If there's only 2 together and they're by a little rock thing like here, they probably got a hostage, and that's what we're looking for. But so in executive order, they squash the germ warfare on attempt on the United States, and because of quick decisive action, they shut everything down. They shut all travel down in and out of the United States at the airports, and travel from city to city and state to state. I mean, they shut it down. And yeah, tell everybody to don't leave their house, and because they tried to spread it using an aerosol can at conventions that were going on because of the time of year it was summertime, or yeah, I think it was summertime. So they squash it and take retribution on the terrorist state that was doing it. Maybe it's one of these guys. I have to look at the. Where's the Pastronomy? What is this called? Capture several test subjects. 5 researchers to save. Capture several test subjects. Investigate area. Oh, lesser devoured. So they're not researchers, they're lesser devoured. Okay, so they're probably over on the island. That's usually where those guys are at. Okay. virus test subject. Oh, yep, and there's the other one. Alright. Oh, this is cake, man. But yeah, so in Rainbow Six, this super zealot, here we go again, faction within the United States that are crazy environmentalists are going have been for the past 2 years, making that Ebola bug even more like, because they more viable, more able to survive outside, because it is semi-fragile. You know, there's a lot of stuff that can kind of kill it when it's just out and about and out of its host, when it's trying to be spread. It's trying to do what it's, you know, nature to do, is spread, propagate, and kill things. So there was a group of crazy extremist environmentalists want to release it because they think there's no way to save the planet except reducing the population by 90% or more. They set up their major site is in Kansas, and they build a facility that's can be pressurized to keep all stuff. It's airtight, basically. It's like a spaceship or a space station that's built within the atmosphere. And then they have a site in Brazil, a smaller site in Brazil, and Australia, and I thought one other one, a small one. Maybe it's in New York, upstate New York, because that's where their main lab is. Oh, there was a glowy. Couldn't hear it when I flew over it because I don't have my headset on. But anyway, they're going to release it. And not just release it. They're going to release it a little bit, and then they have a vaccine for it. They have 2 vaccines for it. Vaccine A and Vaccine B. All of their people are getting Vaccine B, which will prevent the, you know, if you get the virus, you'll live. It's like supposed to be 98% effective. So all their people are getting Vaccine B. But then after they release little snippets of it to blame it on some other terrorist organization, they have Vaccine A that will go out to the general public. And it has a special version of the virus in it that won't be released for like a month or so. So that everybody will be mandated to get this vaccine, and it's secretly a ticking time bomb that'll kill everybody. Except for like 1%, because they've made it even more lethal. And of course it's all fiction, so, but it's funny how sometimes life imitates art. And, you know, it's like, are you kidding me? And I've read the book. It's been a while, so this is like the 2nd or 3rd time I've read it. And I'm just up to the point where they're about to release the virus and stuff, but they hired an ex-KGB guy that started some terrorist things here and there, so that they could see response and stuff. And then they found out about Rainbow, and now they hired some IRA terrorist guys in Ireland to come down to the compound where Rainbow is in Hereford, England, and to kidnap the main guy and his main subordinate, who is married to his daughter, to Clark's daughter. So they're in-laws, and they're really good friends because they work together in the CIA. They're gonna go to the hospital where the daughter works as a surgeon and the mother works as an ER nurse, and they're gonna kidnap them and hold them hostage for something, and then they say if they gotta kill him, they'll kill him. So yeah, it's kind of a crazy, weird, interesting storyline built upon the previous book. I think that's the last Ryan Clark book I read, and there's a couple more that have come out since then. Some of them were earlier books, and I read them that I hadn't read before either, because I reread this series, and I had those books. I'd purchased them, and I wanted to reread the story and read them in chronological order. So I'm on, like I say, Rainbow 6, and I think the next one is one I definitely haven't read, because that was the last one in chronology order I read several years ago. So I know I got it on the read order on my phone, so I can look it up at night if I finished a book. And I'm about 3/4 of the way through it right now. So where's the chrono list here? I think, yep, there it is. Rainbow 6. So then got the Bear and the Dragon, which was come out in 2000. Teeth of the Tiger. The Teeth of the Tiger. And then I might have Dead or Alive, I might not. And then Locked On. I don't know if I got that one. I might. And Threat Vector. Command Authority. That's the last one with Clancy, because the next one came out in 2014, and Clancy died in 2013, I believe. And that's when Command Authority came out, was 2013, and he had passed, I believe, then. Yeah, there's a couple more that are written by this Mark Greeny guy, and maybe they're good, but I probably won't buy them, and I'll just finish up whichever last one I have up to that point, and then I'll just stop. And for 5 years I might read them again, who knows. Oh boy, we gotta go to Crazed Folly. That's a lovely place. Such a lovely place. Such a lovely place. Plenty of room at the home. Okay, never mind. I can't sing for crap, so. Crazed Folly. Yeah. The first Jack Ryan Clancy book I read was, I'll go up and get this. Hunt for Red October, when I was working at B. Dalton's in the early 90s at the Irving Mall, Irving, Texas. So yeah. I had the first pressing hardback edition through the Naval Press. I wish I still had that book. Would be worth some ducats. No Jurassic? Nope. It's like I had the first one of the extended cut of the stand, because again I was working at the bookstore, and back then you got a good discount. I mean, oh wow, feels so much better that I don't have my headset on, because my tinnitus was just killing me. I can still hear it a smidge, but it's not as reverberating because the headset was keeping all that inside my ear, I guess. I don't know. Maybe it finally kind of ended. I could still hear a little. Almost sounds like a dang cicadas. I love those in the spring, sitting outside underneath the trees and stuff back in the day, but man, right now I can do without. Guess I shouldn't talk about it. Oh. Ooh. I'm feeling as tired now, even. That's good. That was just killing me. I'm all for trying to help the environment recoup some of the stupid stuff you've done. Oh, hang on. Alright, I'm back. I guess that didn't expire. And they all went bye-bye. Okay. Oh, I should look at my stream and make sure it's going good. Where are you at? Live stream. There you are. Oh, health. I don't need to know my analytics. My analytics suck because I don't have anybody that watches me because I'm such a new channel and very niche. No big deal. Oh, yeah. Pretty sad when you're just barely bigger than the rubble or the little geode fragments. We're almost. Yep, I thought we were almost there. I was missing some. One. They're on the other side, part of that group, but not super close. And shard. No shards. Hello, boys. I'm back. Oh. Pretty great movie, all things considered. Could have been a smidge better here and there, but it was pretty darn good, let's face it. I think the second one, I didn't watch it because I heard it wasn't that great, so I had no desire. TOT. Is that trick or treating? that's Vanguard. Hey, you don't like it here, go back. And they get updates a month in advance. Looks like that's it. Nobody else here, boyos. Brickstown. Might as well just go and pick up badges on the way. Oh, there's 6. Let's go get 6. Shot by a sniper. Look at you. Might as well go get one. Yep, got it. tried to get on. It must have been the Vanguard thing he's talking about in chat. Told him my old account, showed him screenshots of my characters and login screen that I had, sent him the email. Never heard anything back. Had 3 accounts. One when I first started that I kind of shared with my buddy because he let me try playing, and then I got my own account, and then we got another joint account because we wanted more tunes and we only could have so many, so we had another joint account at the household. Had about 4 or 5 cap tunes, maybe more. I can't remember. I have to look back at the pages. Then it must have a real small population if the auction house is only good for storage. Here we go again. Alright, looks like this is my last thing because I gotta go do something else. My last mission. So I'm definitely not getting any more closer to 40 because yeah. Should have said no. Ooh, nice. Red Lieutenant. 5K. Nice. Okay, it's probably there in the last room. Of course. Oh, shoot. Stopped too late, but I think I zapped him, so that's good. He's done. Now I can just retoggle. Take a knee. There's two here. Pull there, I finally aggro him. Pull the other one over here too. And get all three with my whatchamacallit. No, two of them because I killed the one. Oh well. And I'll get halfway to 34. Yep. I'm closer to 40 tonight. This has a little upstairs area right here. That might be where the canister is. Might not. It is right above our heads. Right up here. And it could be down over here somewhere. Let's check up top just for S&G. Yep. In the little notch even. And doink, that's it. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna not even finish this out. Might as well just not. And I'm logging. So, yep. I will be back on probably tomorrow because I don't think I'll be back on tonight. So, later. Let's get to someplace semi-safe though. Oh, I don't think we read this plaque. Probably not. Let me just teleport because I don't need to use it again. It'll be waiting for me when I get back.